Legend has meet me. Is it meet me? Yes, meted me here. Matt. I'll just cut that out. So hello everyone and welcome back to another Wizzy Welsh fencing vlog. As you can see, this is slightly different. I'm in bed. So yeah, sorry there was a slight delay in YouTube video last week and I didn't do one because I have had COVID for the last week and it's completely wiped me out and I'm still not feeling 100%. But I really wanted to get this video out. So this video is kind of like a little explanation about what went on at combine training. So first of all, it was riding club qualifiers for combine training, and if you've been a long time follower, you know that I did this last year, apart from I didn't actually get to do it because my vets are rubbish and they didn't put Seren's vaccinations up to date, even though they were, so they wouldn't let me compete at riding club. Anyway, that's it. Do you mind? Sorry, the dogs. So yeah, they wouldn't let me compete. So then this time round, I entered the 75 originally, and it was a prelim dressage test, so that was fine. Feeling fine about that. And then got a message saying, can anyone do the 85 and the novice dressage test, because we want to send 2 teams. But at the moment we've only got 3 people in the team, so it would be like 3 individuals rather than just 1 team. So stupid idiot over here, like I always do. I was feeling quite confident at the time, like Seren was going really well and things were going really well, like it was just when we'd done Tushingham and stuff. I said, yeah, okay, I'll do it. And then, so I felt okay about it, like having good Anthony lessons and stuff. And then what happened, and we had a bit of we've had a confidence knock since the show jump in there. So yeah, I had that confidence knock, and then I messaged the group and I was like, is there any chance I can go back down to 75, because I really don't want to do the 85 now. I've lost my confidence, and so does the horse, and no one really got back to me about it. So anyway, we ended up having to do it anyway. So yeah, this is combine training. I didn't really vlog much to start with because I actually didn't think I was going to have anyone to go with me until I messaged the amazing friend from Instagram, Striding for Average, aka Abby, and she only lives like 10 minutes away from Solihull where it was at. So she said, yeah, I can come. So I was like, oh my god, amazing, I've got someone. And this is the first time I'd met Abby as well, which was so nice because we've been talking for years on Instagram. It was really nice to actually finally meet each other. Sorry, Django's just trying to get in on the vlog, aren't you? Cutie. So yeah, this we were doing a novice 27 test and an 85, and I thought, right, okay, with the 85 I was like, I was probably pranging out, and then even more so when I realised it was indoors because I thought it was outdoors. So here's how the day went, so enjoy. I am with Abby aka Seren, aka Striding for Average. Hi. And we have been friends for about, how long have we been talking on Instagram? A long time. And this legend has is it meet me? Yes, meted me here. Matt. I'll just cut that out. This legend has met me. No, it's not. Met me here. Met me here. Oh yeah, it is.
Here's an English lesson with Hannah.
Yeah, this legend has met me here. And come along with Ronnie. Look at Ronnie.
Say hi, Ron.
Hi, Ron.
Oh, look at his face.
Hi, Ron. He says he's all ready. So anyway, yeah, we're at combine training, round 2. I've got past the passport check, so that's good. So the first thing we did last time. So yeah, I'm doing my first novice test. I think I know it, but we'll see. And then, yeah, show jumping. So I will hand you over to the very capable Abby.
I wouldn't say so. I'm just going to be like, look at the furry boy the whole time.
Look at the furry boy. The microphone on top.
I think that's doing a thing. I hope it's doing a thing. Is it? Don't know. Is it doing a thing? How do you know? Just needs to get doing something. She's nice, isn't she, Mom? Huh? Been walking the last half an hour since my phone. What about a sandwich? Oh, I'll be sick. She does, she looks really chilled.
Yeah.
To be honest, that's the one in taller than me. Alright. Look at the sheet. It is 27, isn't it? Right. Oh shit, that's 12.
That's it. Make you laugh. Now, don't when you go down there. It's just the same.
Breathe.
The same bubble from here to there.
I literally go down the centre line. I'm like, oh.
Too much, though. Not too much of it.
Huh?
Enjoy it.
More. Bigger. That's better. Ron, where are you going? That's it. Now push big.
Yeah.
Better, just be really brave and really rise. Think really big stride. He is tired because he spent most of the time running around the bloody car park. Ron, stop speaking. Yeah.
Okay guys, so hello and welcome to voiceover Hannah, and I'm going to be going through what I was thinking during my dressage test. So first of all, says he felt quite joggy going around the outside, like there was lots to look at around the outside of the dressage arena. And I walked past a judge and she did a little bit, I don't know whether you heard just literally before, a little bip, and that was for me to start. So I was like, right, okay. So trotting along here, she felt really nice. I think she did a really nice test, but you'll see what you think. So anyway, came along here, and then I think Abby and the riding club lady kind of thought that I'd gone before the bell. So came down the centre line, and I think we got a 6.5 for that, not quite straight, which is fair enough. She's a bit wobbly on the straight line. You can see she's a little bit wobbly with her head. And then the next movement was a 20-metre circle at E. And she did a fairly nice circle there. She kept in a nice rhythm, but you'll just see she's quite forward going, like she's quite onward bound. That's what the judge's comment was. And then the next movement was a half a 10-metre circle, and then change the rein. And you'll just see she just kind of hollows a little bit as I'm changing that rein, which is quite often for Seren. But she was going pretty well, to be honest. Her head was really good. And then we had to drop down to do a few strides of walk, which she did very nicely, I thought. She hollowed a little bit going back up into the trot, but fair enough. And then we were going to do a 20-metre circle and then canter X. And I think, to be honest, for Seren, so this is actually her worst rein, and we started out on her worst rein. She did a pretty okay transition there. We were a bit boxy around that corner and we did not go into our corners, but I just wanted to canter at this point. And then we were coming into this really difficult movement that I was overthinking a lot, and it was to canter across the diagonal, which I haven't done a lot of with Seren at all. So for her to do that, I was really chuffed. And I just had a discussion with my instructor that I was going to drop to trot before I reached where I was meant to, which is fair enough. And then from F, we were going to go F to H, and we were going to do our first medium trot. So we just had to do a few strides of medium trot across the diagonal, which, do you know what? Fair play. This little pony we've never done anything like this before. We've only ever done like prelims or intro. So to go into a novice, I was so proud of her. And then next movement was a 20-metre circle at B. which she did very nice. I thought she was really settled, to be fair, in this dressage test. Bless her, she was doing so well. You know, she just come out. We rarely do any dressage, which I need to do more of in winter, and she just did a lovely little circle round. And then we were going to do our half a 10-metre circle again, changing the rein. And I thought she did a pretty okay turn there. Like, she stayed quite nicely round and balanced for her. And then we were dropping down to walk for a few strides again. Nearly forgot that. But she did quite nice there. A little bit wobbly with the head, a little bit hesitant and a little bit hollow there. And then our next movement was again 20-metre circle and then canter X, and she did such a lovely obedient transition, which I was really proud of. Like, her canter transitions have come on leaps and bounds. She used to run like an ostrich. And then I forgot to mention, actually, so along the long side in the canter you have to give with the rein, so it's like you have to show that you're giving the rein, and that's really difficult for her to kind of hold herself in the canter, which we are working with, so don't worry. And then come along here again, cross the diagonal, and you know what, she did really well, bless her. She hollowed quite a lot when we were coming back into the trot, but wasn't really bothered about that. She managed to keep her canter and not drop to trot. And then I kind of forgot this bit. And that's a car alarm going off, so that's our medium trot. She did kind of change pace a little bit, could have asked for a bit more, but again, it's not something we do. And yeah, so car alarm's going off now, and we're just about to come into our free walk on a long rein. And I mean, any other horse would have freaked out, but not little Sezzy. She just walked across the arena and in her lovely free walk, so I was really, really proud of her.
Good girl. Good girl.
Like, I mean, bless her. Any other horse would have shot off, so, you know, I'm not going to knock her for that. She does hollow a little bit coming back out of the free walk, but that's fine. And then it was a little bit down there. Back into trot, down the centre line, and we were going to do a square halt at G. And look at that trot to halt was not bad at all.
Well done,
I'm so proud of her.
awesome.
And we actually got 26.5 for that score, so, you know, can't complain.
You should be. That was really good.
Well,
She did really, really good.
She even managed to keep her canter across the diagonal.
She did, yeah.
When we lost it a bit on the first one.
They were all really decent, solid. Oh, I need to do a little spin there. Obedient transitions, which was really good. Yeah.
And the canter transitions, I was
Were
really
lovely.
pleased with them.
They were really, really nice.
Never podium.
Ron's really proud of you.
You what?
Ron's really proud of you.
Ron.
So am I.
Love you, Ron. Thanks,
This is
mate.
all my... Yeah, no, really well done. And I loved the fact there was just an alarm going off.
I know, and she didn't even care.
Didn't even care for a free walk. She was like, yeah, this is fine.
Good
No,
girl.
really, really good, mate. Well done. Well done. Jumping now.
Right, jump in.
Oh. Sit down. Stop it. Go on. Oh, Seren. Go on, go on. Good girl. Shush it. Go on. Good girl. That's it. Good girl. Good. Oh, mate. Good girl.
Okay, let's talk about this painstaking round. Get it over and done with. So, I can already tell from Seren's canter, and I can feel from Seren's canter, that she is very unsure of where she is. What I should have done is trot around the whole arena, let her have a look, and then gone into canter and really powered forward with that canter. I didn't, and it was behind my leg, and she was shut down, and she said no at the first fence, which she has not done for months. So, to be honest, if I'm honest with you, I'd already given up before I'd even got over the first fence because I was like, this is too big. Landed from that one, disunited, and went into it, and she said, no, I can't do it. So what I should have done, in hindsight, was when I landed from the first fence, bring her back to trot, hit the track, and then get my line properly, but I didn't. So we trotted back into that, went back on the track, had a canter, and then I was like, no, just trot it, just trot this big spread. So trotted it, and then cantered, but what I should have done at that point was pushed on. As soon as I landed, pushed on, kept my contact, and ride her forward, and I didn't. I just let her go. So yeah, we were eliminated. So, as you've probably seen by now, the day did not go to plan, and Seren did what she did last year when she just shut down on me completely. I guess it was my fault as well because I didn't want to do the 85. Like, in all honesty, I really didn't want to do it. I didn't have my head in the game, and we'd already had, so like we were going around the warm-up and she was warming up really nice, and then she stopped, and if she stops in the warm-up, that's it. It's a knock-on effect then for the rest of the round because she just worries to find a way of finding that switch again. So like the only thing I can think of is she's a mare, she's coming into season, and like all over winter she's been fine, and then when she comes into season I think she's a bit sore, and I think it plays with the hormones so much because I didn't realise she actually drips from her teats when she's in season, so that's quite a lot for a mare. And she's not on any mare products, like she's not on estrus or anything, so she's done quite well, to be fair. So I think going forward, loads of comments online about, Seren really doesn't want to do show jumping, Seren's clearly doesn't want to do the job that I want her to do, blah 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 blah, when actually they don't understand that I've had Seren 3 years, but she was only broken at 6 and she's 12 years old, and then from when she was broken in, she hadn't done anything other than hack. So she's technically like 3 under saddle, really, for what I'm doing with her. She's 3 years old, really. So they can stuff it up the backside because I've got a plan. I'll put her on estrus and I'm just going to go and have some fun with her. I think show jumping she really struggles with because of her canter, which again has took 3 years to sort, like, get anywhere with it. And I've spoken to all my instructors and they all say the same thing. She just hasn't got the strength to do it. She's got this 4-beat canter. It's quite normal for a horse to have 4-beat canter. Like, I've done loads of research into it, and it's quite normal for a horse to have 4-beat canter. And she's 12 years old. It's going to take time for me to change that. It's like retraining a racehorse. Like, it's going to take time to retrain that out of her. Like, she's already set in her way how she wants to canter, and I've got to try and change it. And I'm changing it, like, gradually, but it's taking time. I'm going to go out and have some fun, sack off show jumping and stuff for a bit. If at the end of the day, if what people are saying and they think that I can't event or Seren will never make an eventer, which is what quite a lot of people are thinking and what they have said, I won't. I'll keep her no matter what. I will keep that pony no matter what. I kept Penny right up until the end, right up until she couldn't do show jumping or even do anything other than hack, and I kept her right up until the end, and that's exactly what I'll do with Seren. So yeah, feeling a bit kind of deflated by it, obviously, because we got really good and got really far, but the only thing is like the training changed. So like I was focusing more on arena and I hadn't done a lot of hacking and I hadn't been hunting. Hunting has been amazing for Seren, and it gave her that confidence. The only other thing that I'm thinking of doing, which I'm going to do anyway, I'm doing the team chase. So that'll be good for her confidence. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this chatty, different kind of vlog. Don't forget to like, follow and subscribe, and thanks for watching. Oh yeah, we've got 2 now. So, change of plan. This little doofer is staying with us for 3 years now, aren't you? So we've got 2 gorgeous spaniels now. Love me, babes. Mwah. Oh, good boy.